Y'all, welcome back to the Brick Station. My name is Travis, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Lego The Office set from Lego Ideas. Now, this is going to be my first Lego review on the channel for probably over 7 years, so it's been quite a while. I'm probably going to be a little bit rusty. I'm going to do the best I can to get through it quickly and still capture as much detail as I can. A lot going on in this set. Set number is 21336. It includes 1,164 pieces, and it retails $120 in the US. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So, starting off the minifigures with Michael Scott, the one and only. As you can see, he's just got a simple blue suit on. He's got a kind of smiley face. We can also turn it around, and we see he's got a little bit more of a concerned expression, more of a frown here. None of the minifigures in this set really have leg printing, which I'm okay with. There's not much need for these characters. But the torso printing for all of them is pretty good, and I do like Michael's jacket here and the tie. And Michael also has a check here for $340 for science. We have Jim Halpert. He's got his classic smirk, just a simple blue button up with a tie, and he's also holding the letter that he was going to give to Pam with the teapot. And flip his head around, and he's got a bit of a frown. We have Pam Beesly with a pink sweater and a skirt. She is the only minifigure in the set with a dual molded leg piece, so that's pretty cool. She also is holding the teapot that Jim gave to her for the Christmas party. And if you turn her head around, she's got more of a frightened or distraught expression. A good use for this might be when Michael was fake firing her in season 1. Now, I think a lot of the minifigures in this set are done really well, but I think they really nailed Dwight Schrute. He's got the sideburns, he's got the glasses, he's got the serious, almost taking himself too seriously, and taking everything too seriously facial expression. The perfect part down the middle with his hairpiece. He's got the mustard colored shirt, he's got the pen on his belt, and he's holding a Schrute buck. And on this side of his head, he's got a more determined or confident expression. We've got Angela Martin. She is smiling, so I'm assuming the only use for this head would be when she's talking to Dwight. On this side of the head, she's got her trademark scowl, and she includes a poster of babies playing jazz. We've got Oscar with a really nice kind of lavender colored button up and a tie. He's got a calculator, he's smiling on this side, and he's frowning on this side. We've got Kevin Malone, and I like how they did the hairpiece here where you can see his horrible hairline, and he only comes with a single-sided head. Kevin also includes a bucket of his famous chili. We've got Ryan Howard, Ryan the Temp. He's got kind of a disheveled hairpiece. He's kind of got just a serious frown on his face, kind of. Same torso piece as Jim Halpert, and then he's got a cell phone. And on this side, we've got his face with some stubble as he grows later on in the show. Here we have Kelly Kapoor. She's got her birthday cake with her name spelled wrong on this face. She is kind of smirking. And on this side, she's smiling. We've got Creed Bratton. He is holding some mung beans, and he interestingly has the same torso as Michael Scott. Single-sided head here for obvious reasons. Here we have Stanley Hudson with his, kind of typical frown. He's got a pretzel from the Pretzel Day episode, and he also has a crossword puzzle piece. And on this side of the head, he somehow is frowning even more than the other side. We've got Phyllis Lappin Vance with a very well-suited hairpiece. She's smiling on this side of her head. She's also holding her knitting supplies. And the other side of her head is actually smiling even more, maybe laughing. Here we have Meredith. She's wearing a Christmas sweater from one of the Christmas party episodes, and she's also holding a coffee. And she has a double-sided head. This side, she's looks a little freaked out, but I can't really imagine why. We have Toby Flenderson with actually the same hairpiece that Stanley has, but brown. He's got a frown face, just a simple suit and a camera. And the other side of his head, he's kind of got a grin or a smirk. And lastly, we have Daryl Philbin. He is smiling, he's got a one-sided face, he's wearing his warehouse uniform, and he has a takeout menu for Terry's Diner. Alright guys, so there's a lot going on in this set. There's a lot of details. I'm not going to point out everything, I'm just going to kind of go over the main stuff. To start off,
If you take a look at the back side of the building, pretty boring, nothing much going on, but at the doorway, the entrance to Dunder Mifflin, you do have the Dunder Mifflin Paper Company logo outside the door, so that is a cool detail. Now you come inside the front door and you've got a couch in the corner. If you want to, you could do some parkour there. You've got the reception desk, which is a pretty decent build. It actually turns out pretty nicely. You've got a lot of cool details in the corner of reception. You've got a pen holder, you've got a phone, you've got a computer, you've got a lampstand, you've got Dwight. Do not drink the coffee, future Dwight. So yeah, you got a lot of cool stuff. I don't particularly love the coat hanger because the umbrella piece falls off all the time. As you can see, it's not even there right now because it just loosely hangs off of that, but that's just a minor thing. What we have here is basically all you get for accounting, which is kind of lame, but it is cool. I do like these builds. Let me put the shadow here. You've got these builds for the file holders, and I think those look nice. You've also got the Dunder Mifflin. You've got the sticker there for an actual package of paper, which is pretty cool. Moving over here, you've got the copier, which is a pretty cool build. I think that turned out pretty nicely. Cool little plan here, bookshelf. Now taking a look at Dwight and Jim's desks, you have got a pretty basic setup here, but you come down here and you move this box and you've actually got, knock the plan over. I just took off more pieces than I was supposed to, but back there you've got a sword as Dwight is hiding weapons, and that's not the only place he's got hidden weapons. As you can see, he's also got ninja stars in the top drawer of his desk here. If we look at his computer screen, we've got Shroot Farms. And of course we have a classic joke, the stapler in Jello. Pretty basic setup at Jim's desk, but we also have a engagement ring in the bottom drawer of his desk. And a similar thing going on over here with Phyllis and Stanley and Ryan's desk. They're all pretty basic and all pretty similar in terms of build. There are little small details here and there on the desks that you can catch if you're really keeping an eye out for it. On this wall over here, we do have the painting of Dunder Mifflin that Pam did, and then if we move down, we've also got a cool detail in the trash can that Dwight started a fire in. So those are pretty cool details. Here we have the conference room. It's pretty simple. We only have 6 seats here. I know there's more in the show, but this is kind of a smaller build version of the office, so it's as many as they could fit here. In the corner we do have a DVD player with actually, I think it's a VHS tape on the bottom. That's a printed piece. The TV itself is a sticker, but you can see it's got the DVD logo just about to hit the corner. We've got an easel here with an interchangeable tile piece. And this would be the piece you could swap it with. I'm not going to swap it because it's kind of tricky to take it apart and put it back together. And we also get a few interchangeable tiles for the TV as well. And the last little detail in this room is the banner that says "It is your birthday." We can also swap that tile out for a tile that says "Diversity Day, Take 2." Another small detail we have is a hole in the wall where Andy punched it. Lego also included a regular 1x2 brick if you want to swap it out, so you can choose whether or not you want to have the hole in the wall. And the last thing to show you guys is going to be Michael Scott's office, which, since it's the only room in the building that does not have any openings in terms of walls, this piece just slides out. So we can take a look at that. And there's, of course, most of the references and things are going to be kind of in this room. So we have Michael sitting at his desk. He's got the Dundee. He's got the world's best boss mug. We turn around and we look overhead. He has a sticker that says "Hiya buddy" with a hot dog. He's got Jan calling on his phone. On his computer, he is trying to download some music onto his MP3 player. And then if we keep spinning through here, we've got different details on the wall. Map of Scranton, the American flag with a bald eagle. We have got this cool printed headpiece, which is a globe, so that's pretty cool. And on this side, I've just got some paintings, and then also a Dunder Mifflin golden ticket. Pretty cool build for the bookshelf in the corner. And the lamp stand actually originally was on this side over here, but I did not particularly like how it blocked the flow of like the walkway, so I switched it over to this side. And he's got a few seats here for meetings. And there's another thing, if we take the desk out, there's that detail there, and if you know, you know. And inside the drawer of Michael's desk, we also have what looks to me to be a Michael Scarn screenplay. All right, and that's gonna wrap it up here. Now, I do wanna quickly apologize for the weird lighting. I will show you guys real quick. I've only got this one light here, and then to counterbalance, I've got my lamp. So I will hopefully get a better lighting setup as time goes on, but for now, that's all I have to work with.
All right, guys, so that's going to wrap up my review here. Did want to throw in that the set also includes a brick separator. I'm sure that's pretty commonplace in bigger sets nowadays. As I said, it's been a while since I've been at this, so I'm sure I've missed a lot of stuff over the last 6-7 years I've not been involved with Lego. But anyway, this set I think is very cool. I think it has a lot going for it. I do wish that they would maybe make like an expansion set that you could add on like the annex, or not the annex, but the accounting and like Meredith and Creed's desks or a break room or things like that. Probably not going to happen. This will probably stay as a standalone set, especially since it's a Lego Ideas set. But if I had to go ahead and give this set a rating, I'm probably going to go 8 out of 10. The biggest gripe for me is the lack of, or the amount of stickers. There's too many stickers for me, but I'm sure since it's a specialty set, that's just the way it has to be. Anyway, hopefully I did well with this review. If you guys have any feedback, I'd love to hear it in the comments. Be sure to subscribe if you've never been here before. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next video.